All right, it was day 2 of testimony in the manslaughter trial against Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, the armorer on the set of the movie Rust. And the testimony today tackled 2 key prongs of the prosecution's case. Number 1, the alleged negligence and sloppiness on the part of Hannah. You see her sitting right there. Prosecutors say that led to live rounds being mixed in with dummy ammunition. Number 2, the defendant's alleged drug use the night before the shooting that prosecutors say contributed to her deadly negligence. Jurors also saw pictures of the haphazard ammunition storage with live rounds like the ones you see here, circled, stored among dummy rounds. And text messages were read, spotlighting some of Gutierrez-Reed's after-work activities the night before the tragic shooting in October of 2021. That is when cinematographer Hannah Hutchins was shot dead on set after a gun handed to actor Alec Baldwin discharged a live bullet instead of a dummy. Gruesome pictures of the bloody shirt that Hutchins was wearing when she was shot was shown to the jurors as well today. NewsNation's Alex Caprariello was following the trial and joins us live from Santa Fe, New Mexico with more. And Alex, the disorganization on set, Gutierrez-Reed's after-work entertainment, quote unquote. Tell us what, there's a lot that went down today. It was a busy day.
Yeah. A very busy day in court. Today, I would say it was all about weapons and ammunition and how it was stored, at times very improperly from multiple sources. We have some of the evidence that the jury saw. Let's take a look at it. The first images you're seeing are from PDQ Props. This was the ammunition and weapons supplier for the Rust movie production. This is where Hannah Gutierrez-Reed procured all those bullets. These are photos from a search warrant execution, and you can see long guns, handguns, and then boxes and boxes of ammo, all stored somewhat haphazardly, all on top of each other, sometimes discarded right next to old pizza boxes and beer glass. And then on top of that, the jury also saw this. This is actual evidence confiscated from the movie production. The first image is a box of what's supposed to be dummies, 40 in total there. But if you look to the far right of the screen, you'll see one cartridge with a silver primer on it. That's what indicates a live bullet. And so the prosecution really wanting to point out and show the jury this is what the boxes of ammunition looked like on the movie set Rust, where they were supposed to be dummies, but every now and then you might find a live ammo. Now on to your question about the text message. That was obviously something that everyone was keying in on, and the prosecution wants the jury to see this as well because it directly relates within the timeline of when Hannah Hutchins was shot. Let's take a look at some of those text messages. They start with Hannah Gutierrez-Reed saying that she may go smoke out in the jacuzzi. This is a text message thread that she had with a colleague on set. Later on, she goes on to say that she's going out back to get high. When the colleague asks her how her smoke sesh went, she replies that she's still smoking. The prosecution wants the jury to see this, obviously, because this took place on October 20th. The shooting took place on October 21st. They want the jury to believe that Hannah Gutierrez-Reed really was lackadaisical with her responsibilities, and maybe that her drug use contributed to Hannah Hutchins' death.
Hey, Alex, I was trying to look on the screenshots there. What time were those text messages sent? In other words, what time was she smoking pot? Do we know?
It was very likely in the evening. They were all within hotels within the greater Santa Fe or Albuquerque area. I would assume that jacuzzi is somewhere within the hotel. But yes, that's something that needs further analyzation.
I don't know. I mean, if it was at 8 p.m., that's not saying she'd be impaired at 10 a.m. the next day. At any rate,
sure.
There were also there was some disturbing body cam footage that was shown again in court, capturing Gutierrez-Reed right after the shooting. She's distraught and nearly hyperventilating.
Yeah, the first video in particular was disturbing. That is a good word to use because the court would not allow that to be published on all platforms on TV. And the reason was because it showed Hannah Hutchins writhing in pain on the church floor, being stretchered out and eventually put into a helicopter. The one body camera video that was published was really telling because it really focused on Hannah Gutierrez-Reed in the moments after that shooting happened. You could really see the shock really wash over her as she was processing this new information. Let's take a look together.
You're okay.
Sorry.
Just relax. Just relax.
I'm so scared.
You're all right. Just relax.
It's the box that I got them out of.
Okay. Leave one right there. Leave one right. Okay. What I'm gonna have you do is sit in here. Okay.
Arrested.
You're not arrested. The door's gonna stay open. Since you're the armor, they're gonna want to talk to you more than anybody. Okay.
As traumatic as that moment was in the body camera footage, to her credit, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, very composed in the courtroom. She's paying attention, including watching that body camera footage.
Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.